What's up, Libras? I'm doing your October reading. A couple cards flipped out already. We have the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Coins. Yeah, it feels like you are kind of gaining, I want to say newfound. It's almost like something that you had before that you're finally getting back in terms of work or your creativity, your creations, what you put out into the world. You may have felt like you lost your spark a bit for a while, and I think it's like really coming back. And like your hobbies or like your interests, they don't feel like a chore at this time. Like you feel really grateful to work on these projects. You know, it's like you're wanting to move forward, you're wanting to step up into a next level in something, and it's a really good time to do that. I feel like you're really focused on it as well. Like it's sort of at the forefront of your mind. Nothing can really break your focus on whatever it is that you're working towards. Yeah, it's like you almost may have not had the resources before to work on this project or creation, and now that you have the resources, it's sort of making you a bit unstoppable and more hopeful as well. If you didn't have hope towards something before, you certainly will be getting that this month, or you already have gotten it. And I think it's just making you feel super inspired, very motivated, very creative. It's like creating is not hard for you right now. It's just sort of coming very easily. Yeah, you might have people who are really willing to help as well. They really want to see you grow. It's like this is almost like your highest potential with the Queen of Pentacles. That's someone who's already mastered the thing. I think people around you can finally see how motivated you are and see your potential. My cat is wanting to exit. Let me let her out. Okay, sorry. So yeah, your friends, your loved ones, partners even, it's like they were aware of your desires, and it's not like they didn't believe in you, but I think you're really showing the people around you that you do have what it takes as far as your motivation, your discipline, and your consistency. It's like you're finally proving it to yourself, and so therefore you're proving it to everyone around you. With the Six of Swords, I do see you sort of like actively having to make a choice to leave things behind you, whether that be habits, old routines, you know, things that we do that we know aren't the best for us and sort of take us away from our goals, but feel really good in the moment. Every day you're making this active choice to not indulge in those things so that you can put your focus on what's going to get you where you need to go. I think by this time next year, which sounds far away, but you know how time works, you're going to be in a very different place than you are now. And I mean that in the most positive way. Yeah, there's a lot of like newness, young energy in a way. You have a lot of aces, knights, pages. This is like that pure potential energy that you're working towards. And something's coming to my mind as well. It's like when you're trying to manifest something, you almost have to be delusional about it in a way. Like really reach for the stars, like, and not to sound corny, but don't be afraid to ask yourself, like, what's the highest you can really go? Like, if nothing's holding you back, resources, money, like, whatever it is, like if nothing's holding you back, like how far do you want to take this? And really like shoot for it, because even if you get a little less than that, it's still going to be great. And also you can have all the things that feel really far away, but if you keep up this momentum and you don't stop, you'll be surprised where it can take you. I need to drink tea. I've been sick, so I'm like recovering, and the talking sort of brings it back up for me, but we'll get through it. What else do we have for Libras? Yeah, oh my gosh, I love this energy so much. So 6 of Wands, that's just pure like victorious feelings. It's sort of that feeling too of finally being in the spot where people are looking up to you. They want to ask you how you got where you were, how did you start, you know, what was your journey. I feel like right now you're in a place where you're sort of looking up, but sooner than you think, that is going to be reversed, and you may already start to feel little bits of that like trickle in. You may have been gaining more of a following lately, or just like a bigger team of people who want to help you get to where you are, or both, which is great. Let's get one more for Libra. So I'm losing my voice. I can already feel it. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting that this popped out, because I feel like even I was getting ahead of myself, and I'm not saying that all these things aren't going to come to you, because I really feel like they are, but it's not going to be all sunshine on the way up. And I mean that more so in your state of mind. So as we start to rise and level up, that's when the doubts start to flood in. It's also when your circle of people really gets tested, because who really does want to see you grow? And also, who has what it takes to come up with you? Once you level up in any sense, energetically, vibrationally, your status, your finances, all of that, there are going to be people around you who might be capable of leveling up, but just simply don't want to. Or they're not capable. They don't possess the same motivations and things like that. And they're not going to come with you. And keeping them around, no matter how much you love them, will inevitably drag you down in some aspects. So I think as you progress, and as these fears come in, and as you just start to see your surroundings change, I think the biggest message here is to just keep your faith in this, because even as you come up and it gets hard, or if you're starting to feel like you're gaining here but you're losing over here, just know that's going to balance out, and it's 100% worth it. And I don't know why I keep getting this message, but it's okay to love people from afar. They don't always have to be constantly around you. If people being around you is not necessarily even bringing you down, but maybe just distracting you in a way. So if your social circle has to get smaller, or your social life has to be put on pause for a bit, just know it's going to come back, and it's going to come back better, and it's all going to be worth it. So that's what I have for you, Libras.